What's up? What's up? It's Killer coming from Colorado this week. And woke up late, but we got to do the news. So I had to do the news. I apologize ahead of time, you guys. I'm not streaming from Sunday till Tuesday. So today's the last day. I'll be back home Wednesday, and Wednesday night I'm definitely streaming. Just been out of town. The bandwidth here wasn't strong enough to do the stream. I tried Sunday and it was like choppy, 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 and I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, you guys want to see a show, you guys don't want to see me glitching out all day. So we need to do that. But what we will do is we will bring you guys the news. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the news. So what we got here today? It looks like we've got, oh man, 5 new events. Start at the bottom with the trash. Um, explore the Chamber of Crystals. This actually would work out for this account because I don't have any of my espers up and running, like to tops. I don't have any of them maxed out, but I'm not wasting my time on this. We have a raid coming up here pretty soon, so that should be significant enough to get some more of these crystals. But this is another one of those things you got to get. If you need the crystals for your espers, you're right there at the cusp of getting like to the 2-star or the first 30 level. All means, run your chamber of crystals. All right, next. We've got the resetting of the bundles. This I'm kind of excited about. So they're going over. I was looking at it. I read this already, and it's like the gold chest of I can't pronounce that word, and then the copper chest will be available. And I was looking on this account. I'll go ahead and show you guys what they are. Like so, we'll go to bundles, and so this right here is the mithril chest. I think this one also is going to get reset, but it said the gold and the copper are going to be reset. This is my free to play account. But like this chest right here, 1 4-star ticket guaranteed, 30 attack guaranteed. You got 10 rare summons or rare tickets, and then you got 20 times 10 energies. So pretty much like 200 energy, and then they're giving you a 10% trust move. Like this is a great deal for those who are pay to play, or if you want to spend a little money. See, $24.99 is not bad, and it's pretty much giving you an 11 pool. So that's 5,000 lapis right there. The 30 attack, I'm sorry, you can't. You need to get that if you don't have one, because stuff just coming up is like really, really hard. It's like getting hard. You need to hit harder. All right, the next is the gold chest. We'll go over that one real quick because this is pretty cool. You get a 4-star ticket guaranteed. Then they're actually giving you the 2,500 lapis, so half a pool, half of 11 pools there, and they're giving you a 5% trust mobile for only $11.99. This is a great deal as well. Gold chest is very good. I'm hoping they reset the mithril too. I hope it's not just to the gold and the copper. And so then the copper chest is right here. This is only $1. For $1, they're gonna give you 70 energy, 1 ticket, 10 metal tars, and then 10 King Gill snappers. So you're good there. That's for $1. That's a good deal too. I'll probably buy both when they reset on my main account. To be honest. And then this is the summer sale bundle. I'm just gonna go over it because we're here. I think this is a great deal too. So instead of you doing your half pool, buy this for 50 more lapis. You get 2 rare summons, and you get a key, and you get star quartz. Star quartz and the key for the newcomers. These 2 things are crucial in this game because some of the recipes and then some of the rare items that you need to get, like some of the keys, I think require a magic key, and then I think some of the better gear, like recipes wise, I know for sure come from these magic keys. And star quartz, you always gonna need that. Genji shields out, cat ear hoods out, the bits out. You need this stuff to complete some of the trial bosses. So just something for you free to play and newcomers. You might want to go ahead and do that. Let's get back to this news and let's see what we got here. So this is some of the bundles. I think those are really good deals. You're talking about roughly a full pool and then a half a pool for less than 50 bucks. Actually, less than what? I think we're like less than 40 bucks for the whole thing, even the copper one. So there you go. Let's see here. It says the height of the Surf, height of the Surf. So this is the final boss actually in Tactics. If you guys didn't know, like the High Surf, the one that we're fighting now, she morphs into this. Like I totally forgot about this boss, and then it kind of dawned on me because I wondered why the lion boss is up there first. And I was like, dude, he's the last boss, but then he's not. This is actually Um, and it's funny because you can actually take Ramza with dual wield from the ninja, and take the Excalibur, and take the other sword that comes out of the hidden dungeons, and some of the Genji gear, and you can one shot this guy. Not one shot, but you can pretty much solo it. I won't say one shot because the maximum damage in tactics is 999. But so like he had this surf surf has more health than that, but you can pretty much two hand a double hand and hit it for 999 twice and just eliminate it. It's really very interesting. All right, so the new high difficulty quest, the Height of the Servants, will be available on Friday, 8/4 through 8/11. You know, cool, cool, cool. Grand Surf Ultima. So apparently this is the ultimate version of the High Surf. The one we're fighting now is, I think, the High Surf. All right, here's some info for you, Caputo. Demon Killer is effective. It's interesting because Human Killer is effective on the one we got now, and then all of a sudden it turns into a demon. Cool, I guess. Um, be prepared as it inflicts random status elements. So like you're gonna need your ribbons, your discernments, and your goddess of protection on your characters. Tillith, your Seven, and your Kefka TMs will be very important here. All right, its physical attacks deal dark element damage. So in other words, you're going to probably need some dark resist. There's the event from Maxwell that gave you the dark resist. If you have the Saluna bands, they have a 25% dark resist on them. There's a couple masks. I think one of the mask, the helmets from, I can't think of the name of the helmet, but it has dark resist on it. So you have a lot of dark resist stuff now available in the game. You should be able to, without a dark element buffer, be able to do this decent. Um, People you might want to take in here is Maria. You might want to take um, I'm missing these girls' names. Let me see. Let me just go to my units and go ahead and pick out these people so I know who I'm talking about. I want to say Sirius. Sirius is one you might want to take. Sirius, and then Mephilia. There we go. So Sirius right here. She has a dark buff. Sirius, and then you want to take Mephilia. She also has a dark buff. These are some of the buffers that might be able to help you out. And there's a couple other ones, but we won't go there because I can't pinpoint exactly that they have that. So let's go back and see what we got here. And then looks like we got some rewards coming. So you get a 5% trust Moogle for completing the quest, which is always nice. Um, is it two of them? I want to say it's just the one. It says initial completion reward is a 5% trust Moogle. A completion reward. Yeah, there you go. 5% trust Moogle. You're gonna get 10 grand worth of white orbs for clearing in 11 turns or more. So you need to get on it. You're gonna need that damage going, pretty quick. 11 turns is pretty decent fight. Like, I mean, I feel like we can do a lot of bosses now in 11 turns. The last one they came out with when it was the moat, Dr. Sid, like you could have cleared him in like 6 turns. So you guys got this, no problem. Looks like they're gonna give you a 15% win buff item. So that's kind of nice. You're gonna win item. We're starting to get these 15 things like the stone. We got the wind. We had dark. We got light, and we have some other stuff that's coming out. I think we have water. Um, if you're around at Christmas time, this is kind of null and void because you can buff your whole team with the ability that comes out. But if you need wind resist for a certain character, I'm thinking tanks because tanks have a natural uh, debuff to wind because of they use Golem and they use Titan. So this might come in handy for the tanks to make it even. I personally put on health and not worry about that. All right, next is clear without any KOs. You will get False Saint. So you will get 20% magic and 10% MP. That's always great for your casters, and then possibly I would go with your casting damage right there, and then take some of your friends that we are pulling on right now, and Gafgarian, Oren, Knight Delita. If you guys haven't seen my Knight Delita video, I thought that was hilarious. I got Knight Delita off 26 tickets. Mercenary Ramza, Melody. I'm messing up her name. Agrias, Gafgarian, and Alma. So these are the people that are supposedly supposed to help you beat them. None of these people have Demon Killer, I think, except maybe Gafgarian, and maybe I don't think any of them have Demon Killer. Now that I think about it. Um. Anyway, so all right, let's see. Time for revenge. Yeah, so we got a new story event, and so the story events are basically the tail up to how we got to where we are now. Is what I've got from them. They're different than the quest line of stuff we do, like a different continent, like we go to different worlds and stuff like that. This is not that. This is the middle. This is like, hey, by the way, Ram's dad is or Ramza is Rain's dad is a part of the bad guys, but yeah, he's a good guy. Whatever. This is different stuff. I couldn't get that out. So, introduction to ffbe story event. It says this will start Friday, 8/4, which is always good, and then it'll last till 8/18. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff to do, which is I'm kind of happy about that. We're gonna get a lot of stuff, and then of course, it's called Time for Revenge. It says you select the area. This is like every other story event we've had. You've got where they tell the story for one part, and then you do the quest, but you can't come back and do the quest until you complete the whole story event. And this drives me crazy, but interesting enough. The nice thing is that you're going to get a bunch of cool gear. Like we're getting, like, look at all the stuff we're getting. We're getting some crisp, some 3, 5-star, 4-star. This will be great for my free to play account because I'm so close to my Furion getting his last enhancement. So I'll make him hopefully my beast of the team. We're gonna get some lapis. We're gonna get some tickets. We're gonna get, actually, I can't wait for this. We're getting these 2 defensive um, chest and helmet, but we're getting actually the first dark element weapon we're getting. I'm so excited about that, and I don't know what material this is, but let's go down. We'll see what it is. It says continue to the next area. Yep, and that's how it goes. So you got the battle stage and you got the scenario stage. That's always great. And then look like we get the white crystals, and then we get the power crystals, and so our crisp. I don't know, pure crisp, and then the alt crisp. So like you get from level 1 to level 5, which is always good. You never can have enough of these things because we're always running out. This is what I was talking about. Limited equipment, yes. So I guess you pronounce this organ, organ, organox, organox. I think is how you pronounce that. I don't know. Sounds right. Great sword, dark element, 74 attack. I don't care nothing about the attack. What I'm more excited about is this dark element right here. You finally have a free-to-play weapon that has dark element on it. This is like the first piece. I mean, you got Moonblade, you had Elza Spear, you've got Deathbringer, you've got that's it. I believe that's it. Those are only the 3 weapons. They were all TMs. This is actually available, and one of the teams was limited time unit. So like you can't even get Elza Spear anymore unless you pulled her. So this is free, and you get this. All you gotta do is complete it and do the achievement to get it, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be pretty cake. Maybe like no magic or something crazy, or beat a boss with, I don't know, like a limit burst or a Esper. And either way, no big deal there. But still, that's awesome. Great swords, always good. We got great sword mastery in the game, so this is going to be actually a decent item. Very excited about that. And then we've got protective armor, which looks pretty cool. It's like the robot version. If you've have gone to the Vespers, I think they're called. Let me see. Let me see. I can't think of it. Let me see. Yeah, Verstos versus World. These guys are wearing this armor. Like their soldiers are wearing this armor. That's what this is from. So the protect helmet and the protect armor. Decent stats. Spirits up, 20 and 38, and then defense 42 and 15. Free to play, great. On this account, I'll definitely probably be rocking this for like maybe a tank, or either like off tank, or maybe if Furion needs to have more of spirit and defense to survive a fight, you have a second set of gear. Now, these guys are supposed to help you. Victoria, I've never seen. I imagine she's going to come around the story. Timothy, we've never seen. And then we've got the verse of Earth, verse of, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I've always jacked these names up. Verse of Dark and verse of Flame. You know these 3, but Timothy and Victoria, they're a little different. So we'll see. We'll see if they're any good. I know Timothy's a 3-star going to 5-star, so he's whatever. And they're supposed to help you out, and these are going to be the characters that they actually use, I guess, in this story event. So that'll be nice. And so here we go with the featured summons: Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and of course we can pull Timothy, Victoria, Verse, Versta, Ver, Versta of Earth, Dark, and Fire will all be on this banner. And then we have Victoria and Timothy. So they'll be interesting. I imagine tank, two DPSs, magic caster, and I don't know Timothy. I'm looking like he's a buffer and debuffer. Um, we'll start from the top. We got our big boy Dark, uh, Burst of the Dark, which is 5-star going to 6-star. He's got a 180 attack damage, so he's clearly going to be knocking the crap out of people with all his dark abilities. HP is good, 4,300. Looks like we got decent MP, 189. It's almost 200. I'm not mad at that. Defense, 158. Magic, 150, and then Spirits, 145. He seems pretty well rounded. From what everybody has told me and what I've kind of got from some of the research is that he is the dark version of Orlando, which is I'm all about that. I probably won't miss him this time, honestly. I missed Orlando, but I'm probably going to go pretty decent, pretty hard for him because I don't have Orlando. I mean, I got the fake Orlando, but I don't want the fake Orlando. I want the real one. So he's available. Looks like his Trust Mastery is Sworn 6 Pride / Dark as his boost attack when equipped with a large sword and heavy armor. The real question with this team is, does it stack with Great Sword Masteries? Because if it does, now you have 50% attack on equipped with the Great Sword ×2, and that's always great. So we'll see how that happens. It's gonna make your damage people a little bit stronger. It's gonna be very interesting to see if it stacks. And this right here is getting you ready for that big damage. I think that next gap we're going to see here shortly. He's got impact, dark damage that reduces attack, defense, and magic and spirit to all enemies. So it's got like basically like a dark damage full break. And it looks like you have dark punishment, which deals unmitigated damage and reduces the dark resist to one enemy, which is cool. I think this is the one that's like Um, Orlando's ability. I can't think of what's called right now. Anyway, this is Dark Edge. This is deal unmitigated dark damage to one enemy and adds Dark Element to itself. So he actually will get the Dark Element on him. I don't think Orlando can do that. It's kind of interesting. So apparently, pop that first, pop this second, and then keep popping this, and then keep darkening them down with the dark damage. That'll be pretty good. All right, then we got the Vesper Flame. Or Fire, whatever you want to call him, Flame, and he looks to be, he looks to be a little more beefy. So it looks like he's 4,800, 12 health, and then he's got a 1,186 attack. So he technically it's harder than the dark Vesper, but I mean he's defense is higher, MP is a little low, spirit's a little low, and his magic's a little low, but his stats doesn't matter from being a physical attack are higher. The question is, does he last? And he is also another 5-star going to 6-star. His Trust Master is Sworn 6 Pride Fire as his boost attack when equipped with Axe and Heavy Armor. I have a problem with this TM. I don't have a problem with this character, but I have a problem with this TM. We have very few and very limited axes in the game. Axes are probably like one of my favorite weapons in person, like in real life. And the reason I say that is because, like, a sword will cut through and it's kind of a cleaner weapon, but an axe is a brutal weapon. When you hit somebody with an axe, like, that's a scene from a scary movie, So, like, when you have, an axe hit, it should, to me, should do more damage than a great sword or a katana or a regular sword, just because it's an axe. It's, heavy in, you know, but we don't have one axe that would work with him, and that axe has water damage on it. So, I mean, does this work with flare? Like, do you flare somebody, then do his ability, and the water damage from Mercedes' axe helps him or not? I don't know. I'm not. I'm curious to see what they're doing. Are they preparing for more axes in the future? That's not kind of where I hear the meta is. I mean, I think Onion has a katana. I think we're probably gonna get another great sword. Titus has a sword with water on it. Um, Let's see, we have a bunch of great swords, but they're all like light and dark damage. We have one fire great sword, but it's not for great sword. It's for axes. There's no fire axes, so very interesting. I was surprised he didn't get like a fire axe for a TM. This is very different, very unique. Maybe on Mercedes, your Furion, your your Amelia, I'm saying the name wrong. The stone chick, I can't think of her name. Stone chainer. She can equip an axe. This might work on for her because with the fist weapon and an axe, gives you a little different stuff there. Anyway, all right. And so featured abilities got Fury, Retribution, chance to reduce fire resist for one enemy when received a magic attack. So apparently, he will reduce the fire resist for whoever attacks him with magic. So that's kind of decent. I don't know. Flaming axe deals unmitigated damage and reduces the fire resist to one enemy and and physical adds fire element to physical attacks for yourself. So like I almost think this is a contradiction. So if you put a Mercedes axe on him, he reduces the fire resist of the person. Then he adds fire to a water axe, and then it does physical attacks for self. So like you're gonna hit them with a water element axe, reduce their fire resist, add fire to the water element axe. This is very confusing. Like they need a non-mitigated axe for this guy to, I think, to work properly. Otherwise, you're gonna do fire and water damage to somebody, which to me squashes both. Like fire and water stop each other. Cause steam. Like maybe you should add a new element called steam. This is what this is. It's called steam. Um, Anyway, Earth and Axe, which I think is interesting. They're giving him Earth, and he's the Fire Vesper, whatever. Anyway, deal unmitigated damage and reduce the Earth resistance to one enemy, and add Earth element and physical to physical attacks for self. I just think this guy's just made really backwards. I don't know what they're trying to do with him. I guess he's gonna go great with Eileen. There we go, Eileen. I think he's gonna really help her out a lot. But I don't know what he's doing for himself. Like he seems to be very, oh, I help the team. I don't know what I'm doing for me, but whatever. All right, then we've got the Vesper of Earth, which he is 4-star going to 6-star, which is this is great. So finally you can actually get one of these guys, hopefully for the low. Attacks low. HP is 4,600, which is lower than the Fire Vesper, which is they got a shield in them, so he's supposed to be a tank. Defense is up 187. MP is kind of low 155. Magic is 114. Spirit's up more than everybody else is 153, but he walks around with the shield, so does can he even equip a weapon? Be very interested to see what he does and if he's able to last. So Sworn 6 Pride. This is of Earth, so slash Earth. This is boost defense when equipped with a heavy shield. Nice. An attack when equipped with heavy armor. I don't know who you're putting that on, like at all. I don't know who you're putting that on. No, I mean, if you have a shield in your hand, you can't one hand, or you can't double hand, and if you have a weapon in the other hand, you're not really an attacker. So what difference does this make? I think this is probably one of the worst TMs that they've come out with. It's just a really confusing TM. I don't get where this is helping anybody. Um, I like the idea. I just don't think it works. Like making my tank stronger. But if you're making your tank stronger, HP is the way to make your tank stronger. Period. Um, After you have like Patriotic Recall, this TM is not going anywhere. I don't recommend wasting time farming it unless you are bored out of your mind. I think this is total waste of time. I think they should have done defense, defense, defense spirit, defense, MP, defense, anything but attack. Like, who cares about attack when you have a shield? I mean, yeah, I think you're losing a lot of stuff with this. You're losing a lot of stuff. All right, so featured abilities. All right, says, let's see. Ensign, this is rating press. This is damage one enemy and increased chance of being targeted. So he has a provoke. That's basically what that is to me. It's a provoke. His press move is a provoke. All right, steel body. This is one I thought was interesting. It says boost own defense and spirit and reduce damage taken for 3 turns. Like so, he's gonna be really beefy. Like he can take a lot of beating. What I would think, because if you increase your defense and your spirit, no matter what happens, and then you reduce the damage taken for 3 turns, like this is probably provoke, keep hitting this, provoke, keep hitting this. Because if you're a tank, I mean that's what you want to do. You want to take all the damage for you. Take all the damage off the team. This is very interesting. This is Guardian. A chance to take physical damage for allies. So apparently he jumps in front of people, just like Warrior Light or you know, um, Golem's ability where you can block or jump in front of people. Kind of nice. This just doesn't have a mitigation for jumping in front of people. So interesting. We'll see what happens. All right, then Victoria. I think I'm saying her name. I'm pretty sure it's Victoria. She's a mage, and she's okay mage. So 189, interesting. Attacks low, HP kind of low, but she's a mage, so 3,200, no big deal. Spirit's low for mage, 126, but MP 234. She's there. You go. That's where she's strong at. She can cast forever. Defense low, 118. So if you ever, I don't know, I take these characters a lot of times into arena. Magic to me, casting. If she has a chaining ability in the arena, that's where she's going to be strong. But we'll see. And she's 4-star to 6-star, which I like all these 6-star units. It's just a shame that they're all 4 and 5-star bases. But we have 2 to go against. It'd be very interesting to see how this goes. Trustmaster rewards Dark Road, Defense 35, Magic 55, and Spirit 20, and Dark Resist of 30%. I think this is a very good robe for the resistance. I think the magic is not bad on either. That's higher than the rainbow robe, which I just checked. It's lower than the dark bathing suit, but the dark bathing suit's random if you have it, and this defense on dark bathing is really low. It's only 21. The magic on this one is 55. It's a whole 10 higher than the rainbow robe, and you get a resistance of 30% of dark. This is a good piece of material. I definitely would farm it if I got it. I don't know who I'd put it on. I mean, imagine if you put this on like Dark Fina. She's pretty much almost any dark spells happening, she's laughing at you at this point, or dark damage, she's laughing at you. Featured abilities, she's got Dark Aga, so dark damage to all enemies. So this is the first actually dark spell I think we've had that's gonna actually damage everybody. That's not like taking. Doesn't look like it takes her health. So like, I guess it's like the like Viagra and like some of the other ones. So we'll see how hard it hits. This is Time Crush and the chance to stop all enemies. That's always good. Doesn't have any damage on it, but if you're in the arena, there you go. You got another stop. So now you can run 3 or 4 characters have stopped now. I think it might even be 5 now. And it's Overflow. Dark damage to all enemies and powers up with consecutive use. So probably like a 5 consecutive use, and it'll keep boosting up power, kind of like Dark Fina. It's just called something different. It'll be interesting to see the multiplier on it, see if it hits harder than Dark Fina. And then we haven't seen it where she has a dual cast in her kit, so maybe she doesn't have it, and she's strictly for the team, and then she might be actually useless because if she don't have dual cast, she's gonna be a wasted mage. All right, next is Timothy, and he is 3 going to 5-star. Job Sprite. He's a drink. Anyway, so like I said before, I think he is a debuffer. It looks like there's a down arrow, so I'm thinking he's gonna be a support debuffer. The spirit's high, 130. That's not high. Anyway, his HP's high, not really, 2,355. Attacks garbage, defense is garbage. Magic 100 garbage, MP 168. Higher than some. I think maybe higher than one of the Vespers, but we'll see. All right, and his TM is the Trick Hat. MP 15%, Magic and Spirit 35. I think this is a great hat. I think if you're getting a lot of Timothy, you're happy because now you have another casting hat. So I think I want 3 to 5 of these things, but we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go pretty hard for this. Pretty hard for this banner because I need a dark chainer. I have a lot of dark element weapons, so we're gonna see how this goes. Let's see what he's got. So he's got mischief. It says reduces fire, ice, and light resist for 1 enemy, and then you have harsh words, which reduce water, wind, and earth resistance for 1 enemy. Um, let's see, and then it says omnipotence words, which reduces the light and the dark resist for 1 enemy. I really feel this is not worth it at all. You would never put him on your team. Starting off, you might, but starting off, there's no dark, light. There's what the fire, lightning, and ice will definitely come into play, but the rest of it, not gonna need. You can out damage it. I'm sorry, Timothy. You should have been 6 star, and you should have got a grip of more abilities than this. This is not impressive, but your TM looks like a booby prize, and I think I'll take it. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, that is the news. This is Kill Killa. I'm out. I'll be back on Wednesday. I apologize for the tardiness, but you know what can I do? I'm out of town. I'm on vacation. It is what it is. You guys have a great one. I will see y'all Wednesday.